Success. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are ready to go. Good morning and welcome. I am Reverend Kari. This is Unveiling meditation, and we are progressing through the different temples of Venus, also known as different Seiki points in the system for stepping the energy down. And today's temple is called the Temple of the Ruby Flame. These are all different frequencies in which the energy is coming in and through, and our bodies are picking it up and assimilating it into our systems. So with that being said, the Ruby Flame is all about Earth and the cycles of life, the magnetic fields that we find ourselves living in, navigating our daily lives, and essentially taking our biggest dreams and bringing them into fruition. It's this field that it all happens. And so a lot of different cycles that we are working our way through, playing out each and every day. And that is what we are going to work with today. So taking that nice deep breath in, closing your eyes. And as you breathe in, raising the chest up, lifting the shoulders, rolling them back and down. And then again, nice deep breath in. Lifting the shoulders, rolling them back down. Today I have, as I've been outside, been smelling the sweet fragrance of flowers in bloom. I couldn't tell you what flowers, but it has been very aromatic out this morning for my walk, and then today here with you. So, and it seems fitting because essentially we are blooming into, we have also been stepping our way through the different zones, the Merkaba, the Metatron cube, its multidimensional geometry, and now into Earth, into life. And that is the symbol of the flower of life. So it seems fitting that I'm being met and greeted today as we do this part of the meditation or part of the series. So taking that nice deep breath in and just allowing yourself as you roll those shoulders up again to imagine a flower in your mind. Imagine it blossoming and opening before you. And again, one more nice deep breath in, this time feeling the breath all the way into the lungs as though the lungs are the flowers, and you, as you inhale, are opening the different petals, opening them out to be revealed to the sunshine shining down from above as you bring your middle finger to thumb and feel that sun shining on your forehead. Feel it opening to the flowers of your heart and your mind's eye and your crown. Again, taking another breath in, bringing the shoulders all the way up to the ears so that you really expand that lower abdomen, kind of holding it up there once you feel the abdomen completely exposed, and then opening and settling all the way down and in, allowing your hips to settle into the ground, into the seat beneath you, and slowly gliding on your breath here. Just nice, easy, consistent breaths. Don't allow it to just kind of pause and you forget to breathe. Be very intentional in this moment, breathing in and out, and then shifting down and into the earth. Feeling the earth beneath your hips as we prepare our journey for today into the Temple of the Ruby Flame, bringing with us that sunshine, imagining as the stem of that flower, you are following your roots down and into the earth. Nice big inhales, using your breath to ride on, gliding down and in. Again, as you open your hips, open your feet, allowing all that is not serving you to release. We've been in some big shifts in the cosmic field, so also noticing how the energy compared to Tuesday and yesterday has been opening. allowing for us to take a little bit of breath, coming out of that pressure of that full moon window that we were in over the last week. Excellent. And as you send your intention and focus down and into the earth, feeling as though you're wiggling your toes, but wiggling the roots of the stem of your plant, noticing if you can imagine those roots drinking up the light of the earth. As we come back to center, back to our hearts, and prepare for our journey today. Another nice deep breath in here. Let's get settled in our heart space, opening through the breath, that chest cavity, taking 3 breaths in right here. Nice, consistent, one on top of the other. Excellent. And as our journey begins today, we are going to start by making our descent into the sacred spiral, starting in the direction of the south today, and allowing yourself, as your mind orients to the directions, feeling the sun above, the earth below, and the direction of the south. If you pick your best guess, just feel into the presence of that direction. If you feel called to face it, go ahead and face it. The direction of the south, commencing our journey around the wheel today, for it is the sacred spiral of the wheel that draws us in to the fullness of our journey, to our ability to not only be multidimensional, but to truly navigate the different dimensions of space and time, the past, the present, the future, the reality of the third dimension, the reality of the earth and the energy within the earth, all of these things. The direction of the south guiding us in to the magnetic field and presence of the earth, slipping into the earth where our desires are born from, where the seeds get planted into the earth, and where the snake stays forever connected, its belly to the ground, shedding its skin time and time again. And as we are here today with the ruby flame, the flame of cycles, we are here also to shed skin. As you breathe out, making your way from here into the direction of the west, giving thanks to the south. And here we encounter the sea of love, our deep night of the soul, our journey that we are all living on, making our way around the sacred cycle. This is all of the things in our intuitive internal realm. The love we feel, the frustration, the anger, the anxiety we feel, all of these things. Being given the gifts of navigation through the dark by the animals that roam in the night. We give thanks as we move to the direction of the north, where we meet our ancestors and our angels and our guides, the intelligences of spirit, giving us courage, reminding us that we are not alone, showing up in their many forms to provide that love and encouragement in the form of the dragonfly, the cardinal, the blue jay, the butterfly, and many more. We give thanks to the direction of the north. And last but not least, moving into the direction of the east, the direction of action, where we take the thoughts inside and we create new beginnings, opening our hearts to today's journey to the ruby flame within its frequency, anchoring in your body's ability to be in cycle, its divine, innate, beautiful ability. And as we've already opened the above to the below, the Father Sky and the Mother Earth, the Gaia. We come now to both of these energies that guide us and support us on this journey today as well. And slowly we start to now make our way back around this wheel of life again, from the center of our circle, jumping to another level, the level of hopes and dreams, of where we connect to spirit, our inner realm and our inner worlds. We find ourselves connecting to Earth as she spins through space. We simply think of Father Sky as the sun above, but the vast cosmos is also an intricate part of that sky. And so as we come into the center, we find ourselves on the planet Earth, like a spaceship careening, falling, spinning round and round, making its way around the sun each and every year. And so we find ourselves falling into this frequency, space, time, that loop around the sun. And as you prepare to fall into this loop around the sun, take notice for yourself what each day feels like. Feel within this sacred spiral, the rising of the sun, the stillness of the morning, the noise of the day, the height and the peak of the afternoon, the settling, the winding down of the fullness and the busyness of the activities, and shifting into the gears for the completion of the day, the food and the nourishment that keeps timing for you, the cycles of your body, the ways in which your mind thinks about and analyzes and judges, as we settle into the evening hours and the night, setting of the sun, the settling of your body, the settling of your mind, and into the darkness of the night, the brilliance of the moon rising, the stars above, being held like gems in the sky. Until we make our way into the wee hours of the morning, the moment of spirit, when spirit's voice is the loudest, when the stillness of the planet is the loudest, like a wave washing over those couple of hours in the morning before the dawn begins to set in. Feeling your connection to spirit, the resetting of all of your systems, preparing you, energizing you, again, to go about your day. Taking another breath in as you watch just this one day unfolds time and time again, making your way out and around the sun, coming back to this starting point a year from now, or a year in the past. We could go either way, tracing the cycle. Envisioning the different elements that play out, the fullness of summer heading into its peak, its height of blossoming, transitioning into fall and the turning of the leaves, the stillness of the first snows, descending into the shorter days of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, descending into the darkness and the joy and the celebration that comes in the winter solstice, the ways in which our planet is most seemingly furthest from the sun in the shortness of the days, coming back around again, into the spring, into hope, rolling through the spring and into the summer again. And here we find ourselves, year after year, seemingly lifetime after lifetime, rolling, riding this cycle. And as we do, we can sense how there is a spiral, like rings on a tree, for every year in our roots, in our trunk. No longer just a flower that is blossoming and blooming, but a tree that flowers in the height of her seasons. Taking your breath in here as we feel this deep connection, dropping into the earth and her sacred spiral, feeling the cosmos around us. And as we make this journey around the sun on Starship Earth, looking out into the cosmos and noticing one star in particular that is shining down upon you. Sometimes it's closer as we journey around the sun. Other times we can't even capture its light or see it. Recognizing our patterns of connecting to this frequency like a radio that we're tuning in. It's pulsing, beaming out upon us, sending us love, sending us memories and the reminders of home, feeling our profound connection as that river of light sends memories through the consciousness, so subtle in their vibration that we have to feel the fields of energy, the fields of the cycles of time, to notice when that love feels the strongest and when we feel most connected to it, and when that love is at its weakest and we do nothing but crave to have more of it and can't understand how we could have ended up where we are or have come so far away from it, because we know its intensity and its force. And it's in those moments that we realize wielding that sword of love is the muscle we need to build, bringing it into our bodies when it doesn't naturally nourish us, or when we find ourselves on the opposite side of the sun in the darkness, allowing it to express itself through us in the darkness. We find this light blossoming and growing like a flame building in our hearts, despite being or not feeling that river, that stream of love and consciousness that echoes out from the beginning of time. And so as you see this flame building within yourself, as you feel it building within you, noticing what remains present, the earth around you, her elements of the sun, in the sky, in the moon, in the darkness. And as we feel ourselves again in the south, welcoming in this light from the star of the home of the galactic center, you feel your heartbeat, and you feel the skin that is about to shed like the snakes, so your soul may expand and grow like another ring around the root or the trunk of the tree. You feel the bark stretching and growing. You feel your skin and your soul expanding into this next evolution of fullness. And it is challenging. You find yourself going within, seeking that love, remembering that your body is home. So you are guided into the next cycle around the sun, the north, feeling the courage building up within you, for there are fires that are about to burn, that are being fueled by your desire to continue to move forward. And as you feel yourself harnessing the fire of this light within your chest, you breathe in and emerge from the flames, having shed that skin, being cooled by the earth and the waters of transformation, being honored and loved by those around you, as that flame no longer is a small spark, but a flame that is shining bright, sustaining you as again the sun makes her way around, coming back into connection, that source of love from the center of the cosmos. Taking a breath in here, and you know that as you settle into the earth, you are guided into the depths of her caves, where these secrets of this wisdom is held, the cycles of life. And you find yourself here preparing to plant a seed of this light, an offering of joy and love, of your heartache and pain and sorrow and tears, shed in both sadness and frustration and exhilaration. All of it, these sacred cycles, having rolled down them one ring at a time around the trunk of your tree, arriving at the center of the earth and gifting her your journey, taking from your heart that flame, placing it into her central flame, the temple of the ruby flame, where there is the red road that carries us, that is given to and received from, that sustains all of life. And as you gaze, seemingly both in observing yourself, gifting this to the center of the earth, and then from the out, imagining gazing down upon the earth and seeing her as this beautiful flame of transformation, you can see this web of life around her, the golden light protecting her, a net, if you will, sustaining all of life within her frequency. And as you feel yourself gifting this flame to her, you suddenly shoot out into the cosmos, feeling as you observe from above, looking down to be below that fire, that star, that blue star rising, that she is against the darkness of the void of the beyond. For these are the gifts of the ruby flame, her ability to move through the cycles, to utilize both life and death and the elements, the burning and the coolness of the waters, to calm and to wear us down, the pressures of the earth, transforming us into the diamond rays that we are. Feeling these diamond rays within your heart, these cycles of pressure and releasing, pressure and releasing, pressure and releasing, and faith. Faith in this moment now. Faith in this moment now. faith in this moment now. Your breath building, one cycling upon another, the cycles of your soul that bring life to this body, that allows you to take this great ride around the sun, to live life and feel love, to make love manifest, to paint her and him and all of the expressions of love upon that canvas of life. As you come now back into your body, feeling these cycles playing out simultaneously as you take this journey, these cycles of love again and again and again. How do you love into your home? How does your home love into you? How do you love into the trees around you? To the trees, you come all the way into your body, loving into your bones, loving into your heart, loving into your nervous system and your cells, loving into the food that is going to nourish your cycles today, loving in the time you've taken out of this day to make today possible, to make this moment in time, this meditation possible. For you are a star, and your love and your ability to seed that love into the earth is the exact nourishment she needs. You as the bringer of the golden light, the sun of love incarnate. This is your journey. This is your calling. And of all the other things that transpire in life, having this truth as your foundation, as your rock upon which to whisper, to shout, to scream all of your prayers to the heavens above, to the Christed consciousness above. Taking a nice deep breath in here. Exhaling. May it be an incredible day